Alright, I'm here. Hello, cat lover. Hello, Remy. How you both doing today? Right. I think I'm ready to go. Ooh. If I can keep hold of the controller, that would be nice. Remy! Hello, how you doing today? Just woke up? Alright, no problem. Hopefully this will be a pleasant start to your day. Hi cat lover, how you doing today? Right, so yesterday I was working hard getting my Pokédex up to 200. And since I've done that, you should now be willing to talk to me. Also just woke up an hour early. Well, I've been awake for about 6 hours. Yeah. Oh, hey Molly, don't tell me. You hardly got yourself 200 Pokemon from the terrarium. Impressive. Well, it has been a while since I actually got here, so... It was hard work. Oh, well look at you, putting in that effort. I like to see that in a kid. You probably know more about the Pokemon in the terrarium than I do, and I got here first. I guess you've earned yourself that hot dip. Take a look at these photos, would you? Looks like a moose. Like, it looks like a genuine moose. Oh, that's Raikou, isn't it? Or is it... Ooh, hang on. Maybe it's Gouging Fire and... Raging Bolt. Oh, see those strange Pokemon? That that first one's called Gouging Fire, and that other one's Raging Bolt. Totally unknown Pokemon in totally unknown places. If they're real, it'll be a huge deal. Apparently these places are in Paldea. You have any idea where, Molly? Probably Area 0? Oh, wow. Are they famous spots? I want to visit them. Of course, you know how it is these days, right? These photos could totally be fakes. But if you want to know for sure, maybe you could go try to search these Pokemon out. I need a drink, that's what I need. Alright, maybe this will clear my voice up a bit. Oh, I can show you the photos again anytime you like. Just give me a shout. And find me something good, Molly. I've got faith in your survey skills. Thank you. Well, I'm guessing I'm heading off to Paldea then. Well, Area 0, I mean. Oh, hey there. You want another look at those mysterious photos? Sure. So that's Gouging Fire by a waterfall. And Raging Bolt down at the bottom. So I've been playing more of the DLC. Yeah, I pretty much finished it. I think Perrin is my only thing left. Oh, apparently they were taken somewhere in Paldea. Go survey and bring me back some good news. Alright then. So, to Area 0, I suppose. So I've been to Torchlit Labyrinth. I haven't found such a place. Are you sure it exists? I haven't seen any sign of it. Right, is this how I get in? Okay, it is. Then I think it's this way. It's in the coastal biome. Okay, so it does actually exist. Well, I'm yet to find it. Okay, can I get a view from up here? I'm guessing probably not. Okay, no I can't. Well, either way, this is a nice high up spot for me to hopefully get a good view. Okay, there's a waterfall over there and one over there. Okay, that would be easy to get to. Although right now... No, I'll just fly my way there manually. Or... actually, no, I changed my mind already. Can I open... Oh, shit. Right, can I go back to... Because I was told that if I talk to Amaris, I can get unlimited flying. That might be useful in Area 0. Like, yeah, it was a spoiler I'd rather not have known, but... Oh well, can't really get it out of my head now. Right, where are you? Fucking Molly! You have my fucking thanks for all you have fucking done to help the fucking League Club and to fucking help Kieran. Once you became fucking champion, Kieran withdrew himself entirely from our fucking ranking system. You'd forgotten about this. Yeah, it's very out of place, but who cares? Though I consider this somewhat fucking sad, it is not as if he and I can no longer fucking meet. More than anything, I am fucking glad he seems to be acting more like his fucking former self once more. Indeed, I have been swept up in fucking joy to such an extent that I premiered a fucking tremendous amount of the fucking flight-enabling supplement I used in my fucking trial. Please feed your Agaius an appropriate fucking portion of it whenever you wish to fucking fly.
Gaius! Ow, 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 ow.
Fucking what? You want to fucking fly right now? Please slow fucking down. That supplement was never meant to be eaten in such fucking large...
Gaius!
Yay, Koraidon will be able to fly now. It would seem your fucking Agaius has powered up fucking somehow. From the fucking looks of it, I would guess that it has gained the power to fucking fly whenever you wish it to. Fucking well. I suppose this is a fucking acceptable outcome. As it happens, there is a super fucking hard course for my fucking flying time trial. You may attempt it upon clearing the hard fucking course. Feel free to do so when you are fucking ready. Oh yeah, flying was a nightmare. Because I prefer the stick to be inverted. Like up to go down and down to go up. Time for me to fucking go. So fucking long then. Okay, so now with unlimited flying, it should be a bit easier to navigate Area 0. Also got you here. Could talk to you while I'm here. Instant cutscene.
There you are, Molly. Just the person I was looking for. I heard the news. You're the new BB League champion, am I right? I'll admit it, I'm blown away. Inviting you to this academy was the best decision I've made recently. So now that you've had some time to get comfortable here, how do you find Blueberry Academy? Are you having fun?
I guess I love it here, I suppose. It is pretty fun.
Good, good. Just what I'd like to hear. Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you, Molly.
I'm kind of busy right now. Maybe I shouldn't have come here.
You see, the whole academy's become so much more lively and energetic since you came here. And that got me thinking, maybe we should have even more people come visit from Paldea. Have them come as special coaches or something. You know a lot of people, right? You've got lots of friends and everything. I mean, like teachers from your school, gym leaders, that sort of thing. Oh, and any strong friends of yours are also welcome here. Wow, already thinking about who you can call, huh? I knew you were the right one to ask. You can use the clubroom computer to contact anyone you want to invite. Oh, but it will cost PP. We'll need to pay for their trip and such. Here's some to get you started.
Okay, thank you. This voice is actually the most drying on my throat. This feature is pretty cool. It sounds interesting.
I think I'll arrange for the special coaches to stay in this clubroom when they're not teaching. You should have a chat with them while they're here. Now then, I'll leave it to you. Enjoy.
Using the PC in the League Clubroom, you can invite your friends and acquaintances from the Paldea region to visit Blueberry Academy as special coaches who you can talk to and battle with. You can have a max of 2 visitors over at a time. Huh. Okay, so I can only invite the gym leaders for now. What's this? Looks like it's too early for you to contribute to this particular initiative. Huh. Okay. Ooh! Crispin and, Crispin, Lacey, Drayton, and... Who are you? Oh, you're just that random person who was here before. Yo, champ. Gotta thank you again for conquering the BB League. Hold attention here.
Would be nice.
Yes, it would. Thank you, Oshagod. Have I done Mochi Madness yet? No, I have not. Yeah, I really do need this hydration today. My voice has been a bit funny today. If I had my Drayster Droofers, Kieran and I'd be having fun battling again. I thought we'd have patched things up by now, but I guess things ain't that simple. Just give it time. You know just what to say, huh? Good quality in a reigning champion. Guess I'd ended up kinda using you to try to get what I wanted, huh, bud? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I dropped the slacker life for once, and I just got carried away. Anyway, I hope you'll accept my apology. No attitude, just gratitude. Hey bud, you up for a battle? Nah, not right now. Fair enough. You can't go giving 100% all the time. Gotta know when to hit the brakes. So this is kind of like the battleground from Pokemon Platinum a little bit then. Like people come here and you can battle them. You seem to be fired up again today, Crispin. Well, yeah, the big hearty meal and everything. Hee. Growing boys do eat quite a lot, don't they? You bet, we're always hungry all the time. What? Even after you eat? That makes no sense, silly. Oh, but what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Oh, right, yeah, well, I wanted to tell you, see, maybe you and I could, you know... never mind, not today, I'll tell you another time. Ah, this again? Honestly. Molly, welcome back. How was that trip you took with Kieran and the others? It was such a headache. Oh, I'm sure it was. Thank you for all the help you must have provided. You were investigating that huge crater in the Paldea region, weren't you? To think you came here to study abroad, and then we sent you right back to Paldea. That wasn't very well done, was it? It was fine. It only takes like 5 seconds to teleport between the regions. Oh, you're so understanding. If it were me, I would have been grumbling the whole time. Sometimes this school is a bit too permissive about things. Which is why we all have a duty to say loud and clear when we think something isn't right. Okay then. Molly, would you care for a battle? No, not now. Well, I'll be here if you ever change your mind. Could be a way to end the stream, like come in here and battle somebody. Oh, there's something kind of blocking the camera a little bit there. Hey Molly, I wanted to tell you. That match against Kieran, it was totally a max heat. You were seriously cooking. I still can't believe what I saw. Kieran had been undefeated since he came back from Kitakami. But you floored him just like that. No wonder the whole BB League's lazy with excitement now. But now you become champion, that means Kieran gets bumped down to being one of the Elite Four. So the weakest Elite Four member's got to move out to make room. Unfortunately, that means me. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but those are the rules. Nothing you or I can do, really. Besides, the League Club's back to the way it used to be. I prefer it this way. And it's all thanks to you, Molly, so thank you straight from the chef's mouth, so to speak. What's so funny? Hey, perfect time, Molly, would you be blazing... How about blazing battle against your pal, Crispin? No. Oh, come on, don't leave me smoldering. They got booted. Oh. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, there's nothing else. Alright, so let's head to the entrance and then go back to Area 0. Now that I can fly forever, that'll be a lot easier to navigate the crater. Right. Let's try this again. A lot of loading screens just to get into Area 0. Oh my god. Right. Right, how do I fly forever then? I've forgotten how. It's evidently not just... Oh. Invert it? But how do I go up and down? Press it again. Press what again? Like press B again? No. The fly button. Yeah, I'm pressing B and then... Pressing B again doesn't do anything. No, it's not doing anything. Pokémon Scarlet. How to fly. Click down on the left stick. Ah. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is much better having inverted. Right, so gouging fire is by a waterfall. There's two waterfalls. There's that one and this one. And there's also something else over here. Oh, it's one of those satellites. Did I already do Mochi Madness? No, I haven't. That's probably going to be the last thing I'll do. Oh, there you are. Right, how is this gonna go? Okay. And just because I'm paranoid, I'll save twice. Oh, I actually have to talk to them. The Triceratops Entei. Level 75. Okay, I'm fucked. This one's a Triceratops. This one's not a cat. Well, it is kind of a weird mix of Entei with a Triceratops. Alright, can I get a Ruination in? It's not their fault mammals didn't exist yet. They did exist. Just not in the form that they do today. And plus, given how this is an Entei from another timeline, who knows what it is? You. You'll be able to resist fire type moves. Big Kitty let you have this. If you that's how you want to see it, go ahead. Since it's from an alternate timeline, there's no telling what truly it is. So, Ultra Ball time. You have an Entei and a Gouging Fire on your team at the moment. Why am I not surprised? Okay, Splashy is definitely a good Pokemon against Gouging Fire to just take the attacks. Burning Bulwark, but it failed. Huh. That sounds like a scary move. I should be, you have Violet. Trading does exist. Given how your favorite Pokemon is Entei, I would have thought that you would really like Gouging Fire as well. Someone gifted you Gouging Fire for helping them with some trade evolutions. Well, that was nice of them. I don't know if Gouging Fire is like a Pokemon I can get multiple of. Nice! Whew! Okay, that wasn't too hard. Gouging Fire, the Paradox Pokemon. There are scant few reports of this creature being sighted. One short video shows it rampaging and spouting pillars of flame. And... oh shit, it doesn't fit. Entaceratops. There, I'll call you that. Because it's like Entei mixed with like, you know, the Ceratopsian family, I think it's called. What does Burning Bulwark do? Guess I can't see yet. Alright, I'll send you to the box for now. Why is it in the Blueberry Pokedex when it's in Paldea? Shouldn't it be in the Paldea Dex? Oh shit, where are you? There you are. Alright, what's Burning Bulwark? The user's intensely hot fur protects it from attacks and also burns any attacker that makes direct contact with it. Okay, so it's like a protect. Just makes me think of the Bulwark from Horizon Zero Dawn. Alright, well you're coming with me. And you are going... there. And you're actually coming straight on the team, actually. Okay. Do you have any better moves? You've got a higher physical attack. If that's how you want to see it, sure. Dragon Claw would be a bit more reliable than Dragon Rush. Yeah. I prefer less power for more accuracy, because it's just frustrating when you miss all the time. Anything else? Crush Claw. I suppose Fire Fang? Yeah, I'll check TMs in a minute. I can teach these moves for free, so I'd rather do these first. There's Double Kick, which would be 60 power. Crush Claw, Bite. Hi Sven, how you doing today? I'll go with Bite. Alright, what TMs can you learn? Bulldoze. I guess that, like, Bulldoze would be quite a powerful move with that kind of crest. Smart Strike. You got a lot of horns to use that move with. Iron Head, that would probably be better. Earthquake.
Water would be nice.
Thank you for the hydrates, Finn. You're slowly getting older on May 7th. You've got 4 days to go until your birthday then. I think I'll teach you Temper Flame. That sounds like a badass move and better than Fire Fang. As for other moves, Iron Head. That sounds cool. Better than Bite. Okay, but do I have a move that can fail? Do I have a move that can fail? Well, Burning Bulwark can fail. Right? Oh, oh, I see what you mean. Temper Flame doubles in power if the previous move failed. Well, I guess yeah, if Burning Bulwark fails, then yeah, Temper Flame would be good to use next. Dragon Claw is better than Temper Flame though in general. There we go. Sorry, I'm being a bit slow today, aren't I? There we go. Right, so the next one, Raging Bolt, is down by the bottom, I think. So, like around here, like where the water is, or it could be on the other side. You're just happy about my new friend. I am not surprised in the slightest. Alright, Itchy Eye. Okay. Raging Bolt is very tall, so I feel like it would be quite hard to miss. Then again, it could have its head down. Ooh, shit, I don't want to fall down there. Ah! No! No! Fuck. Seriously? And not even an option to go back up. Ooh. Hello, Great Tusk. Alright, let's fly back up then. Yeah, of course I had to bump into a Pokemon which trapped me into falling all the way down. Well, this is a cool way to fly out, though. Cool way to show off Koraidon's new ability to fly properly. Except you don't go up really that fast. Right, which way was it? Did I fall here or did I fall the other side? I think I fell on the other side. There you are! Go back, fight Pokemon, and level up. Nah, I'm good. There is absolutely no way that they didn't base Raging Bolt off the tall neck from Horizon. It literally looks just like it.
Right, go!
You mean tall neck. Long neck boy. Yep, it's the tall neck from Horizon. Hey Luke, how you doing today? I should have a picnic with my two friends after this. I could do. I don't really need to breed though. And of course we can't see your frickin' head. Like, that's the best I can do to get as much of Raging Bolt in the shot as I can. What if I do... Oh, that... There, that's much better, actually. No. Not to breed. You can play with them, talk to them, and bathe them. Yeah, I know. Like, the picnic's cool, but I feel like it's nowhere near as cool as, like, pretty much everything else. You love how Nintendo kept the whole concept of long neck means dragon type. Yeah, like a Alolan Exeggutor. Also, it is kind of based on a dinosaur, which is a type of lizard, which is kind of associated with the dragon type, isn't it? Right, okay. Who would be next? You are immune to electric. You missed the Pokemon and me from Kalos. Yeah, that was quite nice, wasn't it? I feel like it's one of those things like, yeah, it's cool in the moment, but it does get a bit... It doesn't really keep my attention long enough. And I feel the kind of the same with the picnics, honestly. Ah. Keep having to move the camera up to keep us all in view. Let's go for a full restore. Also, the Area Zero battle theme hits hard. Yeah, it is pretty nice. The first time I was going through Area Zero, I was here for so long that I got so fed up of it. So yeah, it's fun when you don't have to hear it for like 4 hours straight. Oh, that was easy. Raging Bolt, the Paradox Pokemon. It is said to incinerate everything around it with lightning launched from its fur. Very little is known about this creature. I know exactly what your name is. Tall neck, because that's exactly what you look like. Thunderclap, Dragon Hammer, Raging Voltage, and Dragon Pulse. Pretty brave and strong-willed. Kieran's champion theme is so cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Right, I'll add you to the party as well. Sorry, Dolphin Man. Okay, wonder what Perrin's gonna think of these. Okay, what moves can you have? You've got better special attack. Way better special attack. Wait, what does Thunderclap do? Oh, it's like an electric type sucker punch. Okay. Well, Dragon Pulse I'll definitely want to keep. Thunderclap is a bit meh. I prefer reliability. That's pretty good. So yeah, I guess Dragon Hammer and Thunderclap I'm open to replacing. I guess Ancient Power is not that bad. Okay, what TMs can you learn? Hyper Voice. Okay, not really that much, honestly. I'll give you Hyper Voice, because why not? Okay, Dragon Pulse is best. Raising Voltage would be next. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's head back to Blueberry Academy and see what Perrin has to say. I thought that these two Pokemon were like event exclusive, like you know, you had to get them in like a mystery gift or something. I guess not. Right, where are you, Perrin? There you are. Oh, what? Molly, that Pokemon! Isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? That's a real life gouging fire! Just look at the shape of its head! I can't, it's in its Pokeball. Oh, there are rumors that say this fellow can make magma erupt from the ground just by roaring. Ha ha ha! If that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Do you want to face it? Now let me just snap a couple of photos here. You're just taking a picture of me. Interceratops is not even out of his Pokeball. The third in each trio is from time-specific raids. Oh, like Walking Wake. Yeah, I'm not gonna get Walking Wake, am I? Oh well. Oh, this could mean the other Pokemon I showed you is real too. Report back to me if you find it, okay? I found it. What? Molly, that picture? Isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? A real raging bolt. That neck is. Boy, that neck. It's almost too much to fit in one frame. Rumor has it that this fellow can cover the whole sky with dark clouds and bring lightning clashing down just by swinging that long neck around. If ha ha ha, if that were true, then this thing would have been a real fearsome threat to face. Now let me just snap a couple of photos of you for no reason. Wow, you actually went and found them both. I can't even be surprised. That's just like you, Molly. Between you and me, I was having a hard time focusing on my own work. I couldn't keep my mind off those photos. You saved me. I know I didn't promise any rewards or anything, but I've got to thank you for putting the mystery to rest. Here you go. This prize is a real catch. A sport ball. A special Pokeball that was used during the bug catching contest in the Johto region. Okay, so it's a Pokeball with a Pokeball symbol on it. It's wild how much mystery is left in the world, isn't it? When you're a kid, you can just learn wholehearted whatever you want, but it's not so easy when you get older. You keep learning, Molly. Find unknown Pokemon. Have grand adventures. Do it for me. And now I think I'd better get back to work. Oh, is that it? This Talelium Lily is something out of this world. It's hard to remember you are under the sea. You can simply stroll from an ice-covered mountain to a tropical island. It's a photographer's dream, being able to take photos of these different environments. You remember those photos I took of you with the Blood Moon Beast? Even though they didn't turn out great, they're still some of my favorites. I treasure every last photo I took that night. Don't just say hi to me all the time. Remember to give Growlithe a bit of love too. I think he remembers your scent. He seems to really like you. Okay. Hi. Alright, there we go. Coastal biome time? Alright, alright. But before I do... Yeah, I've got some candy. Okay, give to you to help you catch up a bit. Right, which way is it though? And I can't open the thing. I think it's to the north? Yeah, so... Right, this is going to be much easier to navigate the terrarium if I can actually just fly over everything and not have to worry about bumping into everything. Do I have you yet? Do I have you? Like, do I have an Oshawott? Yeah, I do have Oshawott. I got it in my Pokedex. If that's what you're asking. Look for the Lake of Spiders. It's near there. Okay, so I'm looking around the water. Well, given how I'm looking in water, I'm guessing I'm looking for Araquanid or Dewpider. Or both. It's higher up. Alright. Let's land and have a look. Okay, it could be around here. I'm gonna take a guess around there. Yeah, flying like this is so much better. I'm not just constantly fighting for control by accidentally pressing the wrong direction. Ooh, hello. Okay. Well, just for the fun of it, let's take down this Terra Araquanid. What type are you? Ice? Oh no, Stellar. Okay, so basically you're still a bug water type. The crown looks a bit small, to be honest, on you. Hi Becky, how you doing today? When will we make Pokemon art? Well, I don't know about you, but I'll do Pokemon art when I feel like it. Stellar Terra. So fun to say. Yeah, it sure is. You're meh? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope this stream might help you feel a bit better. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just went and... just went and got, Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire. And now I'm being guided to... a cave. And it seems we're all having a battle now. And Scribe is not having a fun time against this Araquanid. You.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Yes, it sure was. You saw yesterday they were in it. You need to do the raids. Are they tough? Honestly, they were quite easy to catch. Or at least I didn't have much trouble with them. No. It's like a fire type zap cannon, no thank you. Well, the best cave without cats. Of course. Alright. So... where's this cave? Okay, looks like that way might be the wrong way. Are they on the map or only in raids? I feel like I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm gonna say neither. Okay, it's not round here either. There's something that you're planning to do, Becky, that will lead you to them. Trust me. Unless you want me to just blurt out what it is. It's a Bruxish. Oh, there's the cave. I see it. Give me that. Yeah, I think I found it. So many items, though. It's like whenever I see a little sparkle of an item, it's like hard to get anywhere. Torchlit Labyrinth. It does exist. Google helps to know 100%. Sometimes. Not always. Metal sound. Okay. Galarian Slowpoke, Gothita, Dugtrio. I'm not seeing what's so great about this cave yet. Oh no, it's gonna be a maze. Fine. I'll hug left wall. Ooh. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't actually have one. Right, this should just be a quick ball job, right? I got so many Pokeballs, the quick ball is now so far along. Okay, there we go. Diglett, the mole Pokemon, a lowland form. The things growing from its head are whiskers that have become metallic. Diglett communicates with its comrades by waving them. Cool. So, in order to name this Diglett... Oh, Gyarados is hiding a bit too much there. Let's spin the wheel of names! Diglett's gonna be called... Bashing. Alright then. Bashing the Diglett. Right, to the box. Yeah, if it used Iron Head. He used Iron Butt. That's what happens when Primeape tries to use Iron Tail. Oh god, I'm gonna get so hopelessly lost in here. Where am I? Good question. I don't know where I am either. Where am I? And who are you? Wait, are you an opponent? Buttsball gives us more name suggestions. You want Iron Butt to be a name? I'll add it. Okay, sure. There we go, added it. You're this kid every time you go outside. Yeah, I get hopelessly lost a lot too. Well, not really that much, honestly, to be fair. Right, I think Zangoose is more of the threat here. Of course it detects when both of my Pokemon are aiming at it. Well, goodbye, Cut. And of course it's got Contrary. Go with Tall Neck. Right, I think Malamar is actually a bit more of the threat, but then again, yeah, Hyper Voice hits both.
Water would be nice.
Thank you for the hydrates, Sven. Okay, that didn't do as much as I had hoped. Hugo, good luck. Okay, no problem. Hope you have a good day, Sven, and thanks for the good luck. I think I'm gonna need it. Ooh. Alright, so... Go Ventaceratops. Go go with Burning Bulwark. See if I can burn one of them. Hyper Voice. The squad. I'm missing Walking Wake, but I suppose it kind of is. I guess, like, Suicune is kind of seen as separate from Entei and Raikou. Like they are a trio, but they're also kind of separate in a way. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna win this battle, honestly. Splashy's definitely gonna be faster. That Malamar is boosted to the sky. Yeah, I'm trying to take it down. Right, so... yeah, Dragon Claw is stronger. And... I'll Terrastalize you to do Ruination on Malamar. So that you're no longer weak to superpower. That's the most fitting crown ever. Wow. Okay, well that was a waste of a terrestrialization. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you're boosting your defense. Yeah, I'm screwed. How many more Pokemon does he have? I can't see yet. Can't I just run from the battle? Nah. Well, I don't think I can, but it would just be the same as being defeated. I'd rather go down fighting. Come Malamar, hit, enter Ceratops. Okay, at least that didn't do anything. What level are his Pokemon, actually, now that I think about it? Okay, Zangoose is almost dead. Yeah, 74, and he's got 2 more Pokemon! At least let me take down Zangoose. No, that's not gonna happen. Well done for taking down the champion. You should now be the champion. Haven't even seen why this is the best cave yet. Yeah, I was hoping that being just absolutely annihilated wasn't going to be the best thing ever. Oh my god, I'm all the way back here. Yeah. Right, so... now that I know where the cave is, I can just fly there. And of course there is... this is closest as far as I can see. Bless me. Right, I'll heal up here so that I'll be teleported back here if I die again. Also, I'm gonna need a much better team to handle that. For fuck's sake. And of course you survived. There are other entrances. Yeah, you said so, but I only know of one. Oh, I landed on top of the crystal. Okay, give me that. Alright, since I've taken damage, I'm gonna go heal again. Okay, thank you. Okay. Set that as destination, and let's go. Wait, where's the entrance? Oh, it's over there. How do I find the flying? You talk to Amaris, like after, like, finishing the story. And she'll give you the unlimited flight. Trust me, it's a bit of a godsend. Right. I want to go through this way, though. Cat lover, I'm happy going. No, you're not shiny, are you? No. Just seeing an all-black Gothitelle made me think for a second I had just spotted a shiny. No, sorry, oh, do I like the flying? Yeah, the flying is really nice. When I figured out how to switch the controls to the controls I actually like. You're a different person. Alright, go on then. Watch out, I'm a strong one. Why, you asked? Because I'm in the League Club, that's why. Well, so am I, and I'm your champion, even though I've just been defeated. Lantern and a Alolan Golem. You can switch the controls? Yeah, when you go in the options, there's the option to invert the controls if you want to. Right, this feels like it would be a much better matchup already. I'm gonna go for Golem first. Yeah, he might be tougher, but then again, we're getting off to a decent start here. Electric terrain. That could be useful if I bring out Tallneck. Oh god! Oh. Okay, I forgot about Lantern's Volt Absorb. No one can sleep now. Yeah, true, and I think electric type moves are all boosted. Which means that Lantern has to go. Okay, double menu again. Okay, I'll go with Tallneck and Pour. Rhyperior. This is not a good matchup. How do I want the camera to best see everyone? Like that? Alright, so... Go for Let's go for... Yeah, let's focus on Lantern right now. Okay, that's not fun either. Oh my god. Okay, not too bad. Oh, jeez. Well done, Poor. Okay, Poor is probably not going to survive another turn. Unless I heal, which might be smart. Okay, now Tallneck should finish off Lantern. Okay, Poor is still alive. Electros. Okay, you'll have Levitate, so ground is not so good on you. Yeah, I'll go for another full restore with Poor. Nice. Okay, Giga Drain. We definitely want you. Electros is definitely the one we're going to be focusing on. Earthquake, of course. Levitate. Yeah, Poor is taking a beating. He sure is. Right. Please don't miss. Okay, thank God. That kind of pause made me think of... Seriously? Maybe burn them. How? I would need to hope for like one of Splashy's moves to burn. Okay, goodbye Tallneck. Okay, goodbye Electric Terrain. Okay, well there's no choice in where you go, really. Yeah, I know my team needs leveling up. Clearly I'm too low level for this. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Rhyperior. Like, focus on Rhyperior. Okay, hopefully one of you will hit and get burned by Burning Bulwark. Okay, half health Rhyperior. That's helpful. Of course. So that only hits Splashy. And of course again. Yeah, these trainers are really built to battle. Okay, Anticeratops, again, it's up to you. Please take down Rhyperior. Nope. We're screwed. Yeah, the difficulty in this DLC really does step up, doesn't it? Come on, Anticeratops, you can survive this. Okay, you did. But now I am screwed because even if I kill Rhyperior, Electros is going to kill me with a discharge. Just delay the inevitable a bit longer. Rhyperior, can you please like hit me with a hammer arm or something? No. This is literally my only hope, is for Rhyperior to do something else and get burned. I'm going for Burning Bulwark again, and it's gonna fail. I'm screwed. Yep. Oh well. Yeah, these trainers are too hard for me. Well, then again, with my current Pokemon, if I sort them out, I'd probably stand a much better chance. Why am I back here again? Alright. One last try. Ooh. Nest ball. If I can control right, that would be nice. Bottle cap. Ooh, water. This is a bit of a different sight. Water pledge. Okay. So why exactly am I here? Ooh. Anything cool around this way? Way out. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's anything actually worthwhile in there. Just some really insanely hard trainers. Maybe the spawns are different, but the entrance you found had some awesome Pokemon. Okay, so if I'm just here for random Pokemon, is it really worth it? That's a lot of Happiny. Oh, it's that guy again. Yeah, go ahead, tell me. Why am I here? Well, it seems like I'm here for the pledge moves, at least. Just rooms full of Gothitelle line right when you enter. Oh. I see. Well, I got the pledge moves. So that's something that's cool in case I ever wanted to teach the pledge moves for whatever reason. Great. Oh, hello. At least I got a really good type advantage over you. Like a Gothitelle family reunion, there were like 10. I see. Okay. Now how the hell do I get out of here? Aha, here we go. This'll do. Cool. Right, so let me get my notebook. Ooh, knocking things over on the desk, of course. Right. So parent 200 BB entries is done. There it is. There were so many your friends. I see. Right, so Stein says I should go check out the crystal pool in Kitakami, so let's do that. And get away from this lag. Yep, you make it very clear, Cat Lover. Right, so... Again, I don't know why I'm here. Crystal pool time. Yep. But the question remains... What am I looking for? And I'm not asking for you to spoil it for me. I'm just verbalizing my thoughts. All I wrote was Stein says check out the crystal pool in Kitakami, but why? I hope this isn't just another, like, miscellaneous thing. That is like, oh, okay, there's actually a cutscene here. Terralumi! You're not even on my team. How are you here, unless you're not my Terrapagos? Excuse me? Well now. Oh. Ugh, ugh. Ugh is a curious develop ugh. Ugh, I somehow broken through the boundaries of space ugh. Ooh.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, 2B. How you doing today? Thank you so much for the 2-month subscribe. I really appreciate that. You've called me at quite a moment. I am quite perplexed right now. Ugh. Who are Ugh? You're not a robot. You're moving more naturally than AI Sada did. You must be the real Professor Sada. Professor? Ugh, we Ugh. Ugh, so I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall Ugh. Yeah, you're the real one. Ugh and Professor Sad Ugh. Ugh research Pokemon in Area Zir Ugh. Ugh yet.
Hey, Gaius.
Ugh? This Ugh. Ugh, this the winged Ugh? I feel like I should speak properly, honestly. Like, I really want to know what this is about. And I feel like I'm just interrupting my own thoughts by doing this. We call it Koraidon. Yeah, I'll just drop the Ugh thing for now, because I'm really intrigued by this. Is that right? So its name is Koraidon. That's a good name.
Again?
From the clues you've already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude... From your perspective, I must have come from the past. Yes, evidently. So Professor Sada didn't die? She just chronoported into the future? Though of course the complexities of space-time are beyond count. It's possible that our encounter might not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. What? Hang on. So, Paradox Pokemon are supposedly alternate timeline versions of Pokemon that we know. Does that mean this is essentially a Paradox Sada? There's a legend about this pool that you can see people who have passed away here. Was that, Carmine who told us that? Press X to doubt. So if this is a Paradox Professor Sada, that is fascinating. Because it would be essentially a paradox entity that just, you know, it resembles our timeline's version. Perhaps this meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can in what little time that fate has gifted us? Does that mean you're going to be teleported back and you know it? Or chronoported back? You think she's from the past of my timeline. Maybe? I don't know. The fact that she said this might not even be connected to her timeline is making me think that no, this is an alternate timeline. Professor Sada. You think when I visit the first time with Carmine? Huh. Interesting. So it sounds kind of conflicted right now. Well, her timeline ends when she dies. Well, in another timeline she might have survived. It's very misty around here. Is there anything you would like to ask me? Why are you here? What are you studying now? What about your family? Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Perhaps this is the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. So... Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? So you were studying in Area 0 and you just suddenly are here. Could it be that the incident that destroyed the lab didn't kill you? It just brought you here? Or if you really are from an alternate timeline, then who knows what is the same and what is different? This whole time you were like, Cole Arvin, yeah. What about your family? Oh, you even wish to know about my private life? I do have a family, a son. He is probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose right now could be inaccurate. After this, return to the desk in the Underdepths. Is that actually to see something, or is that just to see random Pokemon for that you just happen to like? Cat lover. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Okay, something will have changed. Okay, something actually interesting to see, I suppose. Anything else you wish to ask me? What are you studying now? I am researching methods to catch Pokemon that live in different timelines. So I might transport them to the present day in my own timeline. Yeah, so here, it's like kind of strongly implicated that Paradox Pokemon are not from different time periods. They're actually from different timelines. But I don't know whether that is like it could be the past or the future of an alternate timeline, which I guess would make a bit more sense. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I am drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child and has never let go. But progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. Oh shit, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, yeah, I'm asking her questions, but she's not really asking me questions. I desperately hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation, so I can finally make some progress and return home. Now let us trade places in this exchange. I'd say my time has come for my own questions. Okay, here we go. Professor Sada is so hot, oh my god. Right. Yeah, what do you want to ask? What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. This is the land of Kitakami. This here is the Crystal Pool. This is the land of Kitakami. You're sorry you didn't like I didn't like the cave. When you walked in, you were immediately met by like 10 Pokemon from the Gothitelle line and you were just amazed. No, it's fine. It's just... I'm looking for like the story like stuff. So when you said about going in the cave, I was thinking, oh, is there some story stuff in there? And I was a little bit like just disappointed that it wasn't. So we're at Kitakami's Crystal Pool, eh? I remember reading about it in certain texts. It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground, imbued with terrestrial energy. It would seem that I have been shifted quite far in both space and time. My next question, then. That Pokemon you have, the Winged King. I mean Koraidon. Tell me more about it. I found it collapsed on the beach. It's a precious partner to me. You can ride it all over the place. It's a precious partner to me. Yes, well, your personal attachment to the creature has no meaningful relevance to the... forgive me. Perhaps that was rude.
Hey, Gaia.
That book you have there. I don't recognize its cover. What is it? Tell me more about him. He likes sandwiches. Yeah, he loves them. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Would you let me see it for just a moment? Sure. Descriptions of the Area Zero underdepths and a record of Terapagos' awakening? Who is this Briar to have written such a work? She's a teacher of mine. She's a descendant of Heath. She's a teacher of mine. A school teacher? Plumbing the depths of Area Zero? Access is supposed to be limited to myself and certain members of the Pokémon League. At any rate, that is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read this book more thoroughly. Aha! I remember now. In Area Zero Underdepths, She said like she received a book from a child or something. And Stein said that they knew what that was about. This is that, isn't it? Okay, it looks like, yeah, this is actually Professor Sada from the past, then. And not an alternate timeline. Oh, the mist is closing in once again. I assume that means our time is near its end.
Gaia!
I wish I could spend longer getting to know the Winged King, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Scarlet Book? Sure. I obtained the Scarlet Book again. A record of an expedition to the Great Crater of Paldea, given to you by Professor Sada. The book has the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take this chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Winged King. How lucky we were to meet across space and time. I bid you adieu. That's an interesting sound effect to choose with that. Well, she's not really a dragon girl. She's like in caveman attire, isn't she? To like highlight her connection to the past. Wait, what? Why am I back at the menu? Okay. Oh, the book was back on the desk. Oh, I see. Yeah, she kicked me out of the game. Yeah, so was that it? Hi MJ, how you doing today? Oh my god, there's a lot of people to talk to. Yeah, this is one way to get back to Paldea. Okay, I'll just cross out this. Check out the crystal pool.
Water would be nice.
Yes, it sure would. Thank you, MJ. Well, while I'm here, I could do these last two exams. Oh, I do hope you're all ready because it is time for your final exam. Focus and do your best. And begin. What is the name of the restaurant where you can change a Pokemon's Terra type? The Treasury, the Treasure Eatery, the Treasure Trove. Ah, shit, I don't know. Funny you didn't mean to time that the minute I said Crystal Pool. It's alright. Fuck. A. What is the name of Brassius's signature art installation that we discussed in class? Sensitive Sunflora, Solving Sunflora, Surrendering Sunflora. Surrendering Sunflora. How many waterfalls are counted among the 10 sites of Paldea? I think it was 3? Where can you find a million-fold skyline? Lavencia. The marks a Pokemon has are present when you first meet and none can be added later. That's false. Oh, time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. The entire game's plot is a paradox from the cutscene at the Crystal Pool. Is it really a paradox? Well, actually... yeah, wasn't I given Professor Sada's book at the start of the game from, like, Arvin, and I gave it to Briar? So for Sada to give it to me from the past, how would Arvin have given it to me? Unless there was just 2 copies of the book? Yeah, it would cause a paradox if they are the same book, but if they're not, then no paradox. Well, thank you all so much for learning about art with me. The time we shared has left a mark that I will treasure, I promise you. And it is my sincere wish that all of you go on to even greater, more prosperous futures. And that's that. Good luck, everyone. You can receive your results from the front desk. Time travel hurts your head. Yeah, it is very complicated and hard to keep track of, isn't it? First of all, the name of the ride Pokemon was told to you by the professor, but I told them the name before they came up with it. Yeah, true. That's a bootstrap paradox, I'm pretty sure. The name has no origin point. So yeah, where did the name Koraidon come from? Alright, how much did I do? 3 out of 5. Oh man. Yeah, bootstrap paradox. That sounds right. Alright, let's try this again. Right, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Alright, I'm gonna guess the treasure eatery here. Surrendering Sunflora. Free. Levencia. False. Alright, is that enough? So those Paradox Ride Pokemon have paradoxes for names. Well, I guess the names are paradoxes because they have no origin point. Paradoxception. Now you go back in time every time I fail a test. Nah, they just let me do it again and again until I get it right. There we go. Thank you. Right, last exam. Let's see how home economics goes. Excuse me? Imagine stuck in a time loop taking the test. Oh, that would be annoying as hell. Unless, like, you actually get out of it when you pass. Like, that would be so annoying, being stuck taking a test forever. The time has come to test how well you have learned in my class. Let's begin before the information simmering in your brains from a last-minute cram session fades. Which of the following meal powers makes it easier to come across shiny Pokemon? Sparkling power? I'm gonna guess. Which of the following is not an effective in egg power? It makes eggs hatcher fast hatcher and eggs... Excuse me. It makes eggs hatch faster, it helps hatch strong Pokemon, it makes eggs easier to find. I'm gonna guess this one. There's an ambulance driving by, I do apologize if you can hear that. What is a simple yet important tactic for increasing the effectiveness of meal powers? Make food more often, make food at home, make food with others. Make food with others. What is the correct action to take when your adorable Pokemon become dirty? Pokemon Wash, Pokemon Dash, Pokemon Wish. Isn't Pokemon Dash a game? Hold on, I need to check that now. Pokemon Dash. It is! Yeah, it's a racing game on the DS with Pokemon. Yeah, wash the Pokemon. This is a question about Academy rules. Should you change your uniform tops and bottoms to properly match each season? It doesn't matter. The time for answering questions has come to an end. Please stop lighting. I made the questions a little easier than I'd planned to, as a way of saying thank you for informing me about Rotom phone cases. I trust that you all gave this exam everything you had, so you will not have to retake it. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. Alright, how did that go? Make sure to talk to Arvin in his dorm after the test. Wait, I can go to Arvin's dorm? I saw I could go to Arvin, but I didn't think we had his dorm available to us. We have meal powers at home. Imagine Mario is your teacher. Yeah, that's kind of the voice I'm going for. Yeah, it's a spin-off game, yeah. You really loved that game when you were a child. It nearly broke your DS. Yeah, the way you play it looks like you're going to just scratch the hell out of your screen. POV, Mario teaches home economics. Did I pass? Nice! Thank you. You have now finished all of your classes and passed all of their exams. You have this from me from Director Clavel. Ooh, thank you. Now you can focus all your efforts on this year's treasure hunt. Be careful out there. Yeah, so... Nice! I graduated! Very fitting music. Grassy terrain, nah. There we go. Right. I'm not answering that. Right. I've also got noted down rich people on the border between South Province's Area 5 and 1. I'm not answering the door either. Right. So how do I... How do I know where is where? Oh, Area 3. Okay. So South Province would be down here. South Province, Area 5 and 1.
Be nice.
Yes, it would. More plot stuff in Arvin's dorm. Use a computer in the school to get there. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I want to do this first. So I guess I'm going somewhere around here to look for these rich couple. Well, given what is left that I'm aware of, this might actually be my last stream of Pokémon Scarlet. Besides, like, miscellaneous stuff that I might do. And then I'll have to find a new game to play. Oh, yeah, the epilogue. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you, MJ. I'd completely forgotten about that. Okay, this probably won't be my last one then. Okay, so what am I here for? Border between areas 1 and 5. Okay, but... Oh. Where are they? Am I looking for another waterfall or something? No, that's not them. Yeah, Mochi Madness. Yeah, I forgot about that, but thank you, chat, for reminding me. To be. You can help me get started. Just go to Mystery Gift and get the gift. Yeah, I am aware of how to trigger it. I've already got the mythical Petra Berry, and I'm aware that I need to go and talk to, like... What was it? Like some sort of plushie thing in, Kitakami. There they are! I see them. Okay, making sure. Yeah, don't worry. Oh! Oh! What an utterly dull place. Not a thing worth seeing. You haven't exactly got the best angle really here, do you? It's just what I wanted. Thank you, Billy.
Wonderful. Nothing brings me more joy than making you happy, dearest Onair.
Perhaps I should buy up all this land and start some kind of business here. Oh, why, if it isn't our dear commoner.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This is indeed our dear commoner. You really do have a way of drawing people to you with your charming personality, dearest Onair.
Oh, I won't say you're wrong. It's our duty as glitterati to make the dreams of the common folk a reality. Or more specifically, to give them fine items. 15 nuggets, thank you. Our favorite duo, yep. Who are these people? Cavemen and cave women from Sada/Turo time machine that escaped before I stopped it. Really? Who are these people? Kabut man and butt women from Sada/Turo time machine that escaped before you butt ped it. Right. That does not sound pleasant. Now do pay attention, dear commoner. You would do well to search for riches in areas where there appears to be nothing of value at all. Possibilities are as vast as the ocean, no matter where you go.
So striking! Your words are as a pickaxe to rock, losing nuggets of wisdom from common stone.
Come now, Billy. I have a major craving for fruit only the land of Kitakami can provide.
Pfui! No sooner did we depart than we shall return. You really are an exemplary glitterati, my dearest Onair. Those Kitakami apples make the best apple juice, you know. I'll whip some up for you.
Okay, the apple fields in Kitakami. Sounds like a Minecraft reference, that caveman said. Interesting. It's interesting that that gets brought up now, of all times. And I'm saying that because it is Minecraft's 15th anniversary this year. Make of that what you wish. Right. So we're clearly going here. Right. Huh? Oh. So, where are they now? There, no, that's not you. You're a commoner. Okay, yeah, having this flight is definitely good for getting a bird's eye view of things. Ooh, bug bite. What if I had to face Totem Alpha Hydrapple? That would... There they are! That would be quite an interesting battle, and I'd be happy to do it. What's an applin? Oh!
This may seem quaint, but...
In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, real twisted reality. Yeah, if every, like, feature of the game was, like, kept. So, like, you know, Megas are still around. Alphas were still a thing. Like, we'd have an Alpha Gigantamax Mega Z-move using Pokemon. That would get very complicated. Oh! Oh! Look, Billy! What a wonderful little garden!
Though this may look like a small garden to you, Miss Dearest Onair, it is in fact a full orchard.
Come now, this? An orchard? You must be joking. I've never seen one so humble. Thank you for your correction, Billy.
No trouble at all. The ways of the commoner are shrouded in mystery.
Ah, commoners, such compelling creatures. They always manage to get my heart racing. Speaking of commoners, isn't that the one we keep running into?
You're right, your eyes do not deceive you. It's the commoner we keep running into.
Commoner, I wish to know more about you, to become more familiar with you. With that in mind, would you do me the honor of having another duel?
Sure. There it is, Onair's favorite pastime, getting to know others through battle.
Oh! Do let me know when you're ready to duel, dear commoner. What Pokemon made Rotom phones? Wait, what? I'd assume they're man-made, right? Maybe I could only use one at a time? Yeah, but imagine if you could use all of them at the same time. How complicated battling would be. Apple in, apple out. It's just an Orpworm. Their vibes are uncomfortable, but you think they have good intentions. Yeah, I kind of see that too. They're just rich people that are just ignorant of the way of the world to everyone else. A duel with yours truly. Do you accept? I feel like I'm kind of mixing up her voice with Mario's voice. Nemona's dad is on the Rotom phone board? Yeah, imagine it's Nemona in disguise. Yeah, I do like this idea that they are Nemona's parents. I, Onair, the president of Paldea Realty, will crush you, commoner.
Pfui, pfui, pfui. Go get him, Onair.
Right, how tough are you now? Okay, of course you have that Persian. Yeah, what do you think of this Pokemon? Okay, you only got a Persian. Okay. The tablets disguised as a snail are mightier than the cat. By the way, that is a joke since Apple is a phone brand and Applin has Apple in its name. Oh yeah, true. Love that luxury life, having a Persian. Yeah, of course only rich people have Persian, isn't it? Yeah, Meowth is the cash cat. That's probably how they got so rich. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch my team. Confound it! I guess that makes me a loserati. Oh! I've lost again! Just what commoner are you really? Say, Billy, do all commoners have Pokémon this strong, or is this one special?
Oh, nair, that commoner must have something only a select few commoners possessed. I believe they call it gumption.
What? You mean gumption?
Water
Gumption?
would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice, thank you. Tell that to Giovanni and Team Rocket Trio in the anime. Didn't they bring up that Meowth can't learn Payday because he's learned to talk? Which I think is kind of just him being lazy, honestly. Using Payday, huh? The economy must be a mess. Yeah, having a move like Payday would really mess up the economy. Do they mean gumshoes? Maybe? I feel like they might actually mean gumption. Gumption! Oh! Oh yes! I've heard of this! Yes, the commoners say it is the one thing no glitterati could ever possess. However, Billy, yeah, there it is. I do believe the word is gumption. A commoner with gumption. Brilliant! As eye-catching as a pearl string. Is that a reference to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? It's no wonder I couldn't best you. And I won the tournament. I am sorry. Yeah, Giovanni has a Persian. Imagine Amulet Coin Payday. Yeah, it would just keep going up and up and just break the economy faster and faster. Weren't their glows orange before? Yeah, they were like a weird golden orange color. But now they're... I think it's just the lighting, honestly. He got second place, meaning at the end it was a cat fight. Right. Speaking of pearls, I'd quite like to spend some time by the waterside. Come, Billy, let us make our way to the biggest body of water in all of Paldea this instant. Okay, that's easy. That's the lake.
Pfui, your curiosity can be piqued at a moment's notice. You really are an exemplary glitterati, my dear Onair.
Nothing washes... No, wrong voice. Nothing washes away the weariness of battle like a little R&R on an island shore. I feel like I'm so inconsistent with her voice. No, it's not the crystal pool. They said it's in Paldea. So yeah, a lot of back and forth right now. Going now. Have a nice day, everyone, and a cat. Okay, thanks for hanging out, cat lover. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I don't know, have I been having some nice battles? Nope, not enough. And I doubt I'm going to do enough at this point. Right, hopefully they're just going to be along the shore. I'll just fly around the perimeter until I can spot them. Lurk, demo of Ghost in the Shell, Stellar Blade. Is that a game you're playing? If it is, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for the lurk. Alright, could be here a while looking for them. For all I know, they could well be in the, on the islands. Not there. You're not shiny, are you? No. Right, who should actually be battling first? Cut. Imagine I flew too high and passed them because they're out of render view. Yeah, that could be a concern. Maybe I should make sure I fly low. Like just this, just so I avoid the Pokemon, but low enough that I would be able to spot them. At least their outfits do make them quite easy to spot. Are they up here? No, I don't think so. Aw. At least I'm hoping they'll be along, like, the coast of this. And if they are on island, how on earth did they get there? You literally have Koraidon to get you across, but they don't. Oh, they're rich. They'll find a way. They probably own, like, the fanciest boat ever. Well, I'm not having much luck so far. No. Are boats allowed in Paldea since it harms the Pokemon environment? They do? I don't see why they wouldn't be allowed. How else are you gonna cross water without them? Either way, they're rich. They'll be able to pay off the fine. Most current boats. True, but this is the Pokemon world. Like, they've probably got much better technology than we could ever hope to have. You know, like Pokeballs. Like, imagine we did, like, invent something that worked like a Pokeball. Like, owning a pet would be so much different if you could literally catch it in a Pokeball. Like, imagine needing to take your pet to the vet or something. Oh, there's an entire area down here. And instead of having to, like, fight to get it in, like, the cat carrier or the dog on a lead, just put them in their Pokeball. Like Basculegion in Legends Arceus. Maybe that's how. Maybe. Are they maybe down here? No. I don't think so, but is this Toxicroak shiny? No. And Cut didn't want to battle them. Yeah. Too much damage. Okay, if not here, then you suggest the Crystal Pool. But the Crystal Pool's not in Paldea. Like, she said the biggest body of water in Paldea. That would have to be the lake. Because the Crystal Pool is in Kitakami. Fucking hell. Leave me alone! No! Right, there we go. Right, I've done an entire loop. They might be on the island. Yeah, there's a couple of islands, isn't there? How did I start this side quest? I just talked to them in Kitakami. Like, forever ago. Right, where are they? Oh shit, I'm not actually flying. There we go. Lol, Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Outbreak next to each other. Yeah, that sounds about right. They are like, you know, like have a mutual beneficial relationship, don't they? So, yeah, it's not surprising that they would hang out next to each other and have an outbreak together. Every time I see Toxicroak, I have to question, are you shiny? No. It's because you look different from the Krogunk. It makes me have to check. Well, it looks like they're not on this island either. Alright, if they're not on this island, I'm gonna look up where they are. Nope. Alright. I'm looking it up. Glitterati Casroya Lake. I think that's what this place is called. Ah, okay, they're in... They're on this island. Thank you, Sven, for the hydration, and good luck everyone in the Battle Royale. Oh fuck, I've forgotten out of control all of a sudden! Right, okay, I'm back on track. This way. Eat chips, pizza, all that water. What? What are you saying? Right, supposedly they're on this island. Well done, cat lover, for winning. There they are. With their, like, glowing outfits. Oh!
This may look like a puddle, but...
Oh! Oh! Look, Billy! Look at this puddle!
This is no puddle, my dearest Onair. This is the famed Casaroya Lake, the largest lake in Paldea.
You're telling me this is a lake? Surely it can't be more than a pond. Say, Billy, what's the difference between a lake and a pond anyway?
I'm not sure, dearest Onair. We glitterati don't tend to clutter our heads with such trivial common knowledge.
Why, it's the commoner we always see around.
You're right, your eyes do not deceive you. It's the commoner we always see around.
While we have you, dear commoner, do tell, what exactly is the difference between a pond and a lake? Their size, their depth? Can you guess? Size? Ah, of course, most impressive. You're as well versed in common knowledge as I'd hoped. It's our duty as glitterati to return the kindness we are given. Or more specifically, to return that kindness with fine items. Thank you. Now do pay attention, dear commoner. Happiness is like a body of water. It can be a puddle, a pond, or even a lake. It all depends about how you think about it.
That's my dearest Onair, taking the knowledge someone taught you and putting it on display right in front of them.
Come now, Billy. I'd like to scale a lofty mountain with pure white snow, as pure and lofty as the ideals of our company.
Pafwee! It's true that Paldea Realty has the purest, loftiest ideals. Dearest Onair, you truly are an exemplary glitterati. Now let's go enjoy some gelato while watching Ice Pokémon frolic atop a snowy mountain.
Okay. That's gonna be the mountain in Paldea. Although, do I feel like looking around that entire mountain for them? No. I'm gonna look it up. You think you suggest to eat pizza, not only drink? If I had pizza every time I streamed, I'd die of a heart attack from having that much pizza. Also, I'd be so sick of it. But no, I think water's enough. I don't think we need to tell me to eat as well. You almost feel bad for this wild cutie fly. You have Calyrax's Shadow Rider against it. Damn. Yeah, that cutie fly's not in for a fun time, is it? Alright, so they're up here. They are around here somewhere. Yeah, that would have been a bit of a pain to look for them. Okay, let's heal up. I don't know if we actually need to, but just to be safe, let's do it anyway. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Alright, yeah, with all this wide open space, yeah, looking for them manually would have been so annoying. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I find that thing not really that fun, honestly. You're trying to find apple fields, but only see and completely searched apple hills. Yeah, I swear they were around there. Upon exiting Mosi Town to the west and likely meeting Perrin, you'll see a couple overseeing the town to your far left in the apple fields. Yeah, they're like near a cliff, like looking over Mosi Town, so yeah, they should be there if you've not talked. Maybe you have talked to them and you need to go and follow them. Oh! Oh! A world of silvery white as wide as the eye can see. Truly a view worthy of a glitterati. Sure is, and cold is no match for these clothes you prepared for me, dearest Onair. Of course, they're made from the highest quality materials by the highest quality brand, after all. Oh, you found them? Okay, well done. I feel sorry for people who climb this mountain in anything less. Wait, you're barefoot. That is not good to be in a snowy mountain with barefoot. Can it be? Our dearest commoner, return to us once more. You're right, your eyes do not deceive you. Our dearest commoner has returned to us once more. Look, dearest Onair, look at how thin the material on our dearest commoner's clothes is. Oh my, that's awfully flimsy, isn't it? Say, Billy, do you suppose commoners have an easier time dealing with the cold? Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not sure, but I've heard the commoners say we glitterati line our pockets with money. Perhaps that means the high quality of our clothing is unusual to them. If all commoners dress like our dearest one here, then they simply must simply be used to the cold. Billy, you're a true erudite. For this, I shall grant you the Gold Onair Award. Yes! It's our duty as glitterati to lend a hand to the struggling common folk. In that spirit, I grant you these fine items. Hang in there and tough out the cold. Yeah, don't bother giving us nice clothes or anything. Now, you listen carefully, dear commoner. You may have heard the saying, cold hands, warm heart. Don't be fooled, it's a load of hogwash. You must never, ever forget that. That's my dearest Onair. Your aphorisms are becoming more off the cuff by the day. Come now, Billy. It's time our reprieve came to a close. I want to finish it with a look at the centermost point of Paldea. Pafui, even the most extraordinary places are only worthy of looking down upon by you. You are an exemplary glitterati, Onair. We probably can't get into the Great Crater, but let's make a request to the League just in case. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, then again, you will have good luck with that. You just offer money and they'll eventually let you in. Right, where am I going? Okay, directly west of the school. You don't like Poochyena, it keeps blocking you with wild encounters. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon to dodge encounters with. What clothes are the people wearing? Every time you look away, they switch between yellow and green. That could very well just be just lighting bugs in the game. That's Area 0, right? Yep. Definitely. Right, so they are around here. Right, who's gonna win this battle royale? Hopefully not me, at least. I can see Robot Style's already gone. Right. Oh shit. I can't go that way? Oh, I'm in Mesagoza. Okay, I probably need to fly here and then fly up. Oh, it's me versus the bot and Budspot wins. Well done, Budspot. God, I feel like when I'm doing, like, these voices for a long period of time, I feel like my sinuses start getting a bit weird feeling. I just took a drink. Alright, I'll take another one. Thank you. What's that? Oh, it's a Garchomp. Hello. Just a Garchomp chilling out up here. And now I'm losing control here. Turn around, please. There we go. There they are. Hello. Can't see much down there, can you? Oh! Oh!
So this is the very center of Paldea. What an enormous crater. That's exactly right, dearest Onair. This right here is the great crater of Paldea.
It seems we have a new adventure to quench my wanderlust, Billy. Come, let's begin our descent.
We mustn't, dearest Onair. Entering the crater is strictly forbidden. I petitioned the League for access, but to no avail.
I beg your pardon? They won't even let a Glitterati enter?
They won't even let a Glitterati enter.
But this was meant to be the conclusion to our retreat, and we've been good as gold and better. I never imagined there would be something in this world off limits to a Glitterati. Why, it's that commoner who can't seem to get enough of us.
You're right, your eyes do not deceive you. It's that commoner who can't get enough of us.
Do not tell me they are going to skydive off. That would be an interesting finale, wouldn't it? Thank you so much, Nightmare Shadow 2006, for the follow. Docs, eh? What? Say, dear commoner, have you entered this crater before, perchance? I have. I get permission, you don't. Rags to riches! This commoner's had the fortune to enter the crater, but the Glitterati have not. Oh, Deoxys's cry. Okay. I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm just gonna go with Deoxys! Something like that. Well, Well then, it seems we have no choice but to duel.
But there it is, Onair's favorite pastime, challenging others to a duel like a thunderbolt from the blue.
But this really isn't the place for a battle. Let's head back down. Have I heard of its cry? And isn't it like, ow? Something like that? Ow. I don't know.
Yeah, Kazik.
Oh! Do inform me when you're ready to duel, commoner. Sure, let me just grab this. Because I'm a scavenger. You're just glad they didn't skydive off into the Great Crater. Aw, I'm disappointed. That would have been really funny. To hear that they got arrested and had their money confiscated. Oh, it's Black Kirim. Oh, is it?
Kick.
I don't know. Reading Pokemon cries being put as a word is really hard. One last duel, what do you say? Sure. I, Onair, the president of Paldea Realty, will crush you, commoner. Okay, if you insist. Ooh. Not a Persian for once. Well, I still have the type advantage. Ah, there's Persian. I'll show them something else I haven't shown them before. The only one left is Splashy that they haven't seen. Persian is her ace. Called it. Yep. And I assume that's her last one? Yeah. Level 69 though. Actually, I want to terrestrialize Poor. I want to see what that looks like. Does she have a Terra or... It doesn't seem like it. Or if she does, she's not using it. There we go. Terra Crown coming out of the bowl. Yeah, she's not using Play Rough. They seem to be reasonably okay. Yeah, she's just using Slash. I have no idea why. Oh, I've been absolutely trounced. I think my VTuber needs recalibrating. Hang on a sec. Alright, there we go. You know, I've had time to calm down, and I think I finally get it now. Glitterati, commoners, in the end we're all just people. There's nothing separating us. Why did it take me so long to realize something so simple? I'm so embarrassed. I wish I could crawl under a rock and hide. I couldn't literally crawl under a rock, of course, but you know what I mean.
Oh, Onair!
You were following us around just to teach us that, weren't you? No, I was following you because I wanted to see your entire story. As expected, I'm not sure why I even asked. I can't express my appreciation enough, but I hope these fine items can suffice. Thank you. Glitterati case. Oh, the Rotom phone. Now then, Billy, I feel as though I've grown as a person during this trip. Starting tomorrow, I'm turning over a new leaf. I'll resume my work as CEO, holding nothing back.
Pfui, learning from your failures like a pro. You really are an exemplary Glitterati.
So what's the difference, honestly?
Now since you've taught us a little something, I'll teach you a little something.
Okay. Right then.
Adios.
Bye. Okay. That's the end of that, I suppose. Alright, scribble out that. And the last thing I need to do is Mochi Madness. Right. But I think I'll leave that for my next stream. It's between MJ and Nightmare Shadow. Who's gonna win? Ah, Nightmare Shadow wins. You are literally running for the Nurse Joy, but then it looked like you gave up. Well done, Nightmare. Right. I got no more classes to do, but let's go talk to people. We got you in here somewhere. There you are. Alright, I need some more water. Might! The time has come, Might! The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of ruin, Might! They exist, Might! I know, like they're on my team right now. And I stumbled upon the truth in a newspaper of all places, Might. Ha! Might! In an interview piece with a Might, no less. The Might wielders apparently use sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruin in shrines, Might. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Mights, and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the areas surrounding each shrine keep the power of ruin at bay, Might. Did I know there's a school song in a book? Yes, I do, and I sung it. Very badly. Yeah, I've already done this. I've literally got the Pokemon. In other words, Might, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, Might, it would release the Might held inside, Might. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Mights from their confines of a tiny little shrine's Might? Yeah, and that's what I've done. Might, a kind Might, I see, Might. You are proven truly useful, Might. According to a Might of the Might wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Mights in order to remove the stakes, Might. I'm sure some Might as Might savvy as yourself would have no trouble with that at all, Might. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map, Might. I've literally already done this. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out of my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the Might a little suspicious of me, Might. Might, you can think of it as part of your treasure hunt, Might. Treasures of ruin are still treasures after all, Might. I hope you'll investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so, might. You don't get how that works since the stakes are all over the place. Don't question it. There is no specific answer. Is she from Australia? It seems so, honestly. Might, did you find any of the treasures of ruin, Might? Yeah, I found all of them. Oh, Might, you caught Might, the vessel of ruin, Might. Oh, Might, how interesting, Might. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control, Might. Judging by its shape and size, this vessel was almost certainly not for everyday use, Might. Perhaps it was a work of art, Might. Or better yet, a ritual artifact housing some sort of might. I feel there must be some meaning behind the horns and the designs resembling eyes, Might. Could it be that this artifact was fashioned after the might's very appearance, Might? This mystery grows ever deeper, Might. Ah, Might, my thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched, Might. Might, you look like you have something more to report, Might. What is it, Might? Oh, you caught Might.
Nice.
Alright then. Thank you, MJ. Imagine Clavel's boss is Shrek. Yeah, that would be quite scary, wouldn't it? You caught Might, the sword of ruin, Might. Oh, Might, how interesting, Might. Yeah, you already said this. So the sword's blade and hilt form the Might's left and right fangs, Might. I wonder if the sword broke when it became a Might, or perhaps when it was always that way, Might. No way, I cannot imagine the Might wanting to buy a broken sword, Might. Maybe it was some sort of weapon that was meant to be used in this broken state, Might. This mystery grows ever deeper, Might. Okay, blah blah blah. Oh, you caught Might, the tablets of ruin, Might. I've never seen so many wooden writing tablets strung together, Might. This must have been an epic tale, Might. Most excavated tablets are tantamount to graffiti or simple memos. Still valuable tools for learning about the past, but nothing like this, Might. I can't read it, but given the length, it must be a story, yes, Might. Or perhaps the words of a curse, Might. If only the words weren't faded, Might. How frustrating, Might. These wooden tablets piqued the curiosity of a king, Might. What might have been written on them, Might? Right, one more. Oh, you caught Might, the beads of ruin, Might. Beads like these were thought to be sacred and thus were worn during religious rituals, Might. I believe they were most often worn as a single bead on the neck like a pendant, but it seems Might has 4 of them, Might. Were these beads worn in pairs like on the ears and wrists, Might? Or were the rituals perhaps performed by 4 people, Might? What on earth could have caused beads such as these, originally used to ward off disaster, to become bringers of disaster themselves? Seeing part of history in my own eyes fills me with joy, Might. I thank you, Might. This is simply amazing, Might. You have now reported back to me with all 4 treasures of ruin, Might. I never thought you would be able to do this much for me, Might. You have my thanks, Might. I would have liked to go looking for the treasures of ruin myself and make them my own, Might. But I suppose it was precisely because I sent you, Might, some Might with a pure heart, that we were able to accomplish this feat, Might. They may They may be the treasures of my dreams, but I will allow you to have them for now, might. Consider this a symbol of my gratitude to might. Take it, might. It is yours, might. TM Nasty Plot. Thank you. Might. You truly are an interesting one, aren't you, might? I hope you won't mind if I continue to keep an eye on you, might. Game Freak. What is the most popular Pokemon idea for Sword and Shield? A sword legendary. Pokemon Company. Yes, we need another one, but with the opposite type combination. Yeah. Yeah, we got two sword legendary Pokemon in a row with generations, haven't we? How are the treasures of Ruin faring, might? If you ever find them too much to handle, I will gladly take them off your hands, might. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Right, what else can I do? Nimona? Let's go see what Nimona has to say. There you are. So you're good to battle, right? Great! Meet you at the schoolyard in a minute. That's not how you do that voice. Hold up. You're Nimona, right? Like the student council president? That Nimona? Yep, that's me! Yeah. Maybe some other time. Molly! Hola! Who was that? Oh, him? Don't know who he was. I was just munching my sandwich, and I heard him bragging about his tough Pokemon, so I invited him to battle. I wonder what Pokemon he's gonna use. Can't wait to see. Wait, I forgot to get his contact info. How are we supposed to plan when we'll face off? Well, he said no thanks in the end. Oh well, I'll make sure we battle next time I run into him. Anyway, guess you come to get some grub, hmm? Don't think you battle strangers, Nimona. That's all we do in Pokemon is battle strangers, isn't it? Well, I'm not one to stand between someone and their meal. Catch you later. Alright, bye then. Alright, who next? Dendra? Yeah, Dendra. Yeah, I guess, but is lunch really a good time? Yeah, good question, actually. It might be better off just, you know, doing it for, like, break time afterwards. Osh, you might! You're here to do a little shopping, might! I came to see you. Haha, might! You came to see me, did you, might? I'm here to check out the sandwiches they got for sale, might. The school's sandwiches taste great and have excellent nutritional balance too, might. You're not making your own? Haha, might. I guess I'm just not used to it yet, might. All that training kinda wore me out, might. I achieved my goal anyway, so I'm gonna take a break from sandwich making for a bit, might. Oh right, might. I didn't tell you what my goal was, might. I wanted to pay Nurse Miriam back for everything she does for me, might. I mean, Nurse Might. It was my way of saying thanks, might. She's so nice and so skilled at what she does, might. I really look up to her, might. I wanted to try sandwich making so I could be skilled at doing something for other mites, like she is. But I guess I just wasn't cut out for it, might. What am I cut out for, though, is being full of energy, might. So I decided to focus on that instead, might. Like I said in class, I think mites and mites should make their strong points stronger, might. You really helped me out, and you might. Take this as my way of saying thanks, might. Okay, thank you. Alright then, might. What should I go with today to get my protein in? Might. Okay, I think chicken is good for getting, like, protein, isn't it? She's in 2 places. She's also in Alfrenada. Is she? Did she use double team? Like, how is she in 2 places at once? Welcome to Pokemon, where people can be in 2 places at once. Osh new might. You getting your training in might. Alright, who else is there? You? Right. Oh, my dear Amali! Thank you for your advice from before. Balmy is, well, just to see for yourself. You right there, buddy? Is it feeling better now? Yeah, it's feeling a better. But this particular Balmy may just be a bit meek, I suppose. I just had... Oh, no, wrong voice. Oh, I just had Nurse Million take a look as well, and she says there's nothing wrong with it health-wise. So it shouldn't have any injuries, ailments, or the like. Even so, it never utters so much as a cry, which is odd. That bark is even Mr. Shag here astounded. Oh, sorry I couldn't be of any help. Natty! Natin quadet, pass. Don't worry about it. I have some more information now, thanks to the Academy security cameras though. It seems a Balmy was attacked by a wilder Pokemon and fled here to the Academy grounds. Maybe it's still in a bit of shock from that experience and can't bring itself to a speak yet. Yep, if that's the case, there's absolutely no problem with keeping it quiet. Pas de problème. We can just attendre. Wait, that is. Until it feels like talking. That's all we can do, really. Even if you can speak all sorts of languages, there's no guarantee you can understand what's going on in someone's heart. But have no fear. I won't give up. No, I'll keep on trying until we've figured each other out. Balmy's doing a great. It's just a bit of a quiet one. It seems like I can't talk to poor me. Oh well. Who else can I go talk to? I've already talked to Manamona. You. Oh, why hello there, Molly. You always seem to appear at the most crucial of moments. The most crucial of moments? Oh, well, you'll see. Mr. Hassel, I am here to collect you. Oh, so I see. I'm glad you finally made up your mind about taking your place as leader of the family. Oh, well, it is indeed true that I have made up my mind. I have made up my mind to continue teaching here at the Academy. How could you? Are you saying you don't care about what happens to our proud lineage? Oh, I'm saying that I have other priorities. Have a look around at the art decorating this room, would you? The children here are letting their senses, their perceptiveness, grow freely. I do not wish to say that protecting our family's ancient bloodline is of no importance. I simply wish to see young talent blossom and grow into the future. It just seems so much fun to me, if I'm being honest. What utter nonsense. And yet, your fearless, unflinching commitment to that nonsensical vision proves that you're worthy of carrying the will of the dragons, Master Hassel. I will not give up. I will come as many times as I need to in order to change your mind. You need to just accept the guy said no and just move on. Oh, by all means, my door is open. I think you'll soon find you've met your match in stubbornness. You thought I could be cowed by some story spun up by my father's deteriorating health. I'm not so easily fooled. I will return some another day.
Water would be nice.
Alright then. Thank you, MJ. Right. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I was so very close to resigning my post as teacher and returning to my home. But the students here gave me courage to say no. That includes you, Molly. Your words truly brought me strength. I cannot think of a way I can possibly repay my debt to you young ones. Take this, if you will, insufficient as it may be in expressing the full breadth of my gratitude. 50 Dragon Terror Shards, thank you. Oh, now then, let it be clear to all. I, Hassel, will continue on my chosen path as instructor to the youths of our world. Oh, hello there, Molly. Please, stay for as long as you wish. Well, I'll be going. Right. Yeah, you. No problem. Did the Gyarados Mega Evolve in the bottom Votner? I'm sorry? What do you mean? Other than Larry, you think Hassel is underpaid having 2 jobs. Oh, corner. I have no idea. I don't know what specific Gyarados that is a picture of. But we don't know how much Larry and Hassel are being paid, right? Ah, Mr. Molly, about that matter in which I needed your help. I have discovered the name of an incredibly sweet condiment. It's called Sweet Herba Mystica. If you should find it during the course of your treasure hunt, I would be grateful if you would share some with me. Do I have any? Miss Molly, have you anything to report about the Sweet Herba Mystica? Oh, I do have some. Seems like a lot of work. Arvin did that before him. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how much they get paid, honestly. So this is a Sweet Herba Mystica. Yes, I must create something with it right away. Okay, what are you gonna make? It's so very sweet. My, what ambrosial sweetness. It's like a sweeter honey, a much sweeter honey. Yes, as if honey sweetness were multiplied by 100. Hey, Mr. Sagura, what you eating? Ah! It smells super sweet, and you look so happy eating it. No, you see, there is a reason for this. You don't look like someone who likes sweets, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I spent my entire life trying to maintain the image that others have of me. But now I see that it is possible to reconcile the difference between my outward appearance and my inner love of sweets. Well then, Miss Molly, here is a reward for your efforts as promised. A Slowpoke cup. Huh. A cup for big-time Pokemon fans. Kids will happily drink out of it, making it a boon to parents. I hope it looks like how I'm imagining it's gonna be. Thanks to you, I was able to have a most delectable sweet experience. Moreover, I feel that my narrow-minded views have broadened ever so slightly. Please accept my heartiness of a thanks. Thank you. If you know of anywhere with exceptional sweets, I would much appreciate that information. Go to any candy store, I suppose. I've already been to you. Okay, let's go talk to Time. Your ear is itchy, excuse me. Alright, where is she? There she is. Hello. Molly, help me keep an eye out, would you? I've set up a little ambush here for that girl who keeps watching me. She'll be here any second. An ambush? It's a bit of an interesting word for a teacher to use. Well, you see, it's not very pleasant knowing she's just staring at me all the time. And now I know what she looks like after seeing her in the cafeteria. Ah, it's you, isn't it? You're the one who's been secretly watching me recently. To Time, how'd you know I guess you must have noticed me. I'm so sorry. Well, of course I noticed. You were watching me practically all day, every day after all. I assume there's something you want to ask me. Yes, I do. I've been a huge fan of yours since your time as a gym leader, and I love rock-type moves so very much. Oh my. But you just suddenly retired from your post as gym leader a year and a half ago. Why did you quit? My goodness, is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, your reason for retiring was never made public. But it's well known among the students here that you just avoid the question any time it's asked. I thought it would be rude to ask you a question that you don't want to answer, so I just couldn't find the courage to ask. So that's why your gaze felt so very intense. I see. Forgive me. So very intense? Ah, never mind that. As for the reason I quit my job as a gym leader, I simply wanted to focus more on my job as a teacher. It's not that I disliked being a gym leader or anything of that sort. Quite the contrary. Talking about the gym fills me with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. That's why I always avoid answering the question when students ask. Oh, I see. Do you have any plans on becoming a gym leader again? No, I'm afraid I don't plan to do so. My sister is doing a splendid job as gym leader in my stead. I personally find being a teacher most enjoyable these days. But since I am in fact your teacher, I would appreciate it if you would call me Miss Time. As students do, not just time. Okay, I'm sad to hear that, but I understand. Thank you so much, Miss Time. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. Ah, that made me so nervous. I said so many things to try to sound cool. I was certainly a little scared when I felt that girl's intense gaze on me. But having you here with me allowed me to do what needed to be done to face what turned out to be one of my biggest fans. Just a second. There we go. I must thank you for always showing up at just the right time, Molly. Allow me to show you my appreciation a little. I hope these help on your adventure. Thank you. Oh, if it isn't Molly. I'm glad you seem to be doing well. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well as well, Miss Time. Okay, looks like we got 2 more people to talk to. Right, which member of Team Star are you spying on this time, Penny? Hey, Molly. Welcome to my classroom. All the students here are in the STEM track, just like me. So, there's something I want to talk to you about. But not here. Let's go somewhere we can talk in private. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be my dorm. Ooh. Oh, this is probably her dorm. That is one wide monitor you've got. This is my room. Make yourself at home. It's nice and cozy in here. I know, right? But being surrounded by my VVs and figurines is kind of my heaven. Anyway, you must be wondering why I brought you here. It's about my Team Star friends. They really mean the world to me. I love them all so much that I got, scared that they weren't gonna fit in okay or be happy at school. That's why I've been sort of spying on them since they came back. But it turns out I didn't need to worry, that they've already having a good time. And now I feel bad that I didn't have it in me to believe in them in the first place. They've all grown so much, but I haven't changed since Operation Starfall. I see you've got a thing for a GameCube down there, like a little, magazine. It's only natural you'd worry. You really think so? That's a normal thing for friends to do. Oh, Oh my god, MJ, I just noticed what you were talking about Gyarados Mega Evolving. I thought you meant in the art room, like where that was that picture of a Gyarados. No, you're referring to the one in the bottom of my layout. I'm so sorry it took me this long to remember that. Yeah, it switches between Gyarados and Mega Gyarados at random times. You really think so? That's a normal thing for friends to do? Yeah? Huh, I feel better after talking it out with you, Molly. Thanks. And, I want you to know you're a really important friend to me, too. Thanks, Penny. That goes for Nimona as well. And even Arvin and Koraidon. I was expecting Koraidon to burst out. You know, I don't normally like having people in my room. But you're an exception. So stop by for a chat or whatever anytime. Till our next confab then. Hasta la vista, star emoji. Yeah, all our evolutions are here. There are tons of cardboard boxes from buying things online. Yeah. Yeah, lots of them. Empty boxes of instant foods are scattered around the kitchen. Hello, Sylveon. Pokemon figurines are lined up neatly here. Doesn't get any better than chilling in my room with my VVs. Feel free to stay a while. That is a cool poster right there. There's a poster of Palafin, the Pelagic Protector. There's... Bless me. There's a lot of Pokemon fur clinging to the bed. Yeah, this is the kind of vibe I want in my bedroom. So we can go to Penny's dorm room every once in a while. Penny's dorm room. It's got lots of computer gear and the light is a bit dim. Right. I think Arvin's going to be our last stop for today and then we'll call it for today. Anyone else? No, no one's hiding in here. Hey Arvin, I met your mum again. Arvin, are you there? Or do you have like earphones in? Oh, you're leaving MJ? Okay, no problem. Thank you for stopping by and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I was focusing so hard I didn't even notice you, bud. I know. Pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? But I'm at a pretty good stopping point. How about a break? I could use a change of scenery. Are we going to your dorm now? Yeah. Of course, like, the kitchen is, like, fully stocked. What do you think? Welcome to Shay Arvin. Well, Shay Arvin and Mabostiff, really. It really screams Arvin. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, what screams Arvin to you? Pull the food. Anyway, how about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that? I went back and read the pages about the Herba Mystica in the Scarlet book again. It made me remember how things were back when Mabosstiff was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and boy, it sure didn't feel good. 'Cause I'm really glad I was able to find all the Herba Mystica together with you. But there's got to be other people who are still suffering the same way I was back then, worrying about their Pokemon that are sick or hurt. So don't laugh, okay? I've decided that I'm gonna become a cook. Sounds like a super fitting job for you, Arvin. You seem to really enjoy cooking. I'm gonna make super healthy food, bursting full of the stuff Pokemon need to feel great. I'll be behind you all the way. Yeah, and thanks. I knew I could count on you to be all supportive like that. The culinary world might be a bit different, but I swear I'm gonna be just as famous as my mom. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's all about working toward my dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. Mabosstiff will always be glad to see you.
Ruff! Woof!
Hello, Mabosstiff. Hi. Oh, the Scarlet book. Did you borrow the copy in the entrance hall? Of course you did. That book holds a lot of memories for us, little buddy. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. Sorry. Just want to interact with everything. It's a map of Paldea. There are notes stuck to it about places Arvin's investigated. It's a framed picture of a Mastiff. Yeah, undoubtedly Mabosstiff. Yeah, seems like I can't interact with the TV either. This is a big fridge. Little microwave. This kitchen is clearly used with great care. Yeah, Arvin's definitely good at keeping things tidy. The trash bins are empty. Look at all these fresh ingredients. Yep, that's it. Ooh, people from Team Star? Nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Arvin's room. Delicious cooking smells waft from it. Right, I'm gonna call that for now. Right, just come here. Save. And, ooh. There we go. Alright, there we are. All done for today.